Welcome back to the second part of the reduction lino cut demonstration. I'm here on the press bed, which is a precarious place to be, but I'm getting ready to calendar my paper before I tear it down. And here behind me are several sheets of very fine Japanese paper that I'm going to run through the press in the interest of stretching it out. I also have some Western rag paper that will be stretched as well, and that is an important part of the process if you plan on printing your edition by running it through a press. Now, if you're printing by hand, you don't really need to worry about calendaring the paper because you're not going to be applying the same amount of pressure when you print. Now that my paper has been calendared, it's ready to be cut down to size. And with reduction lino cut, it's really important and vital that you have all of your paper for the edition prepared before you print the first color. You will be printing the entire edition as you go along, and so it's not something that you can do later on. It's important to have a system in place, and for this particular project, you should have two edges of your paper with a nice crisp cut edge instead of a torn edge, and that will give you more successful results for registration as you go along. In terms of the amount of paper, I would suggest that you have 3 times more paper than you plan on having in the final edition. So I have about 8 sheets of Japanese paper that will be cut, and that will give me potentially 4 really perfect prints if I'm lucky. Maybe it will give me 8 perfect prints, but you do want to have extra prints to allow for some spoilage or misregistration, as well as potentially some color shifts as you go along. I'm marking the back of each piece of paper in the upper left hand corner with a pencil mark arrow to let me know which side is up and when I'm printing to make sure that I don't print anything upside down. In addition to having a nice clean stack of paper that's been calendared, marked, and is all in alignment, I'm going to need a nice stack of newsprint that is larger than the printable surface, larger than my paper, and ideally maybe about the same size as the entire registration block.